Oh, thank you so much. Ooh, it's hot. Thank you so much. All right, let's get to this. Oh, whoa! I didn't see you there, man. But hold on. Now that you're here, you're gonna help me out with this next episode. Man, it feels just like yesterday I was at Deco Summit teaching, and now we're already in the holidays. So I'm gonna switch it up a little bit, and instead of making an ugly sweater, this year I'm gonna make a nice sweater. And with that, I'm gonna be using the Vision DTG with the pre-treatment gun, and I'm gonna be bringing out a special accessory that's gonna expand my creative capabilities and my monetary capabilities. So stick around, because you won't wanna miss this. Before we start creating our masterpiece, remember to like this video and subscribe to this channel so you can stay up to date with our latest content. Now, let's go find some inspiration. Here's the original one we were looking at, and oh, look at this one next to it. Oh, let me look at this a second. I kind of like that. Oh, it's $33, okay. All right, I like this. Yeah, and it says there it's $33, and that's just the front design. I'm thinking about adding something to the sleeves. That's gonna make it $40 easily. So you know what? I'm gonna go talk to the designer. Rob, what's happening, man?
Yo.
All right, so I got some inspiration that I've done for the holidays. I was looking up some stuff. Can you help me out? And it's for a sweater.
Yes.
I love you, bro. You're the man.
Okay.
While my designs are being created, let's go ahead and look at the materials I'm going to be using, starting with the Wagner pre-treatment gun, our light and dark pre-treatment liquids. If you have a color in between, you're going to have to test to see which one is correct. We're also going to be needing our sweater. And our sweater here is a 60 by 40 blend, so 60% cotton and 40% polyester. The more percentage you have of cotton, the better it'll be for your DTG when you print. Our Ricoma Auto Open 16 by 20 heat press, our Vision DTG printer, and our special secret weapon for this episode is gonna be our dual sleeve platen, not to be confused with our regular platen that comes with our DTG. And now for a little holiday magic. Before we get into pre-treating, we have to press our garments so we can get our wrinkles and our moisture out. So it's gonna be at 310 degrees for 10 seconds. Okay? All right, let me go ahead and grab my sweater. And the great thing about our Ricoma Auto Open 16 by 20 heat press is that it comes included with both of our DTG printing packages. Okay, remember this is for 10 seconds just to get the moisture and the wrinkles out. Let's lay it nice and flat. Now we're ready to pre-treat. All right, this looks good to go. Go ahead and start pre-treating.
Wait.
What's up?
I have a holiday gift for you.
Oh, I recognize this. Thank you so much. Wow, okay, let me get this taken care of right here. And wow, this is a surprise. Thank you so much.
No problem, enjoy.
Hey, another holiday gift and another holiday magic. So I guess I won't be needing this anymore. This is gonna make it much more efficient for me, a lot faster, and it saves me on pre-treatment liquid. So let me go ahead and disconnect my gun first, and then let's connect the sonic jet. It's plugged in. Let's go ahead and turn it on. Perfect. Since it's a light garment, we're gonna be using the light pre-treatment formula. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this inside. Place this in here. And now I'm gonna go ahead and get my sweater. So our sweater's inside. The sonic jet has a feature. You have the option of choosing which garment color you're using, whether dark or light. In this case, we're using a light. You can change the orientation of the nozzle from 0 all the way to 20. We're gonna leave it at 0. And then on the spray density, you have from 10 all the way up to 100. Let's do spray density at 60. And we have our spray area where it's gonna spray all 4 areas here. So like say if I only wanted to do the bottom, I could just do the bottom, but we're gonna do the whole thing. And you do have the option of choosing either bulk or single. We're only doing one, so we're gonna do a single cycle. So we have all our settings ready to go. Let's go ahead and hit start. And just like that, you're done. The good thing about this is that this is part of our premium DTG printer bundle, which I'll leave a link to it in the card above in the description below. So let's pull this out, and perfect. Look at that. Completely treated. And now I can just go ahead and take it to the heat press so I can cure it up. It's gonna be 310 degrees for 30 seconds. All right, so we have finished our front. Now let's go ahead and we're going to pre-treat our sleeves. So let's pull the Platen out. And the great thing about the Sonic Jet is that it's enclosed and it has an internal filtration system so that you have less mess and less cleanup time. So let's go ahead and hit start. Now we're gonna take it to the heat press. Let's just do one at a time with the sleeves. So 310 degrees for 30 seconds. There we go. Once again, 310 for 30 seconds. And both of our sleeves have been treated. So we're gonna let this dry up for about 10 minutes. And our design should be done about now, so follow me. Hey Rob, you got that design? Awesome, man. Just send it to my email. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna open up the VividRip software. Okay, and one of the cool things that VividRip has is that it has an option to distress your design. And I actually used this in a prior episode where I used it for a vintage rock shirt. I'll leave that video in the card above in the description below so you can check it out. And we're gonna go to import image, and we're gonna do the holiday sweater front. Okay, and the first thing I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna fit to selected page paths. Okay, so the design is fit to page. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to align it to the top. I'm top aligning it instead of center aligning because when I do it on the DTG, it'll start printing at the very top, as opposed to if we do it on the center, it's gonna look weird having the design right here. We're gonna look at color adjust for a second. We're gonna leave the default options as is. So we're gonna hit OK. And now we're gonna save the design to the USB. And we're gonna select holiday sweater front. So this converts it to a PRN. Perfect. Go ahead and hit save. All right, and now we're gonna do our sleeves. Over here in my USB, I have my dual sleeve template, my right sleeve, and my left sleeve. So we're gonna start with the template. If you wanna use that for this project, I'm gonna leave that in the card above in the description below. What I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna grab it and I'm going to minimize it. Then I'm gonna grab my left sleeve design. And same thing, I'm gonna grab it and I'm gonna minimize it. Let's move it here. And then finally, my right sleeve, I'm gonna go ahead and minimize it as well. The reason I'm doing this is because I'm gonna do something called nest all. And if the designs are on full size, when I hit nest all, it's not gonna go to the same page. So watch what I'm gonna do. So I have my dual sleeve template, my right sleeve, my left sleeve, they're all minimized. And now what I'm gonna do, over here where it says nest all, it's gonna nest all pages in the current queue. I'm gonna select yes. And there you go. Now I have my template, my left sleeve, and my right sleeve. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my right sleeve and put it to the right side, my left sleeve to the left side, and now my template, since it's already in here, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select fit to selected page paths, hit that, and it's gonna fill out the page. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna right click, and then under order, I'm gonna set this to the back. That way, when I start messing with my right sleeve and my left sleeve, I won't have to wrestle with the template. I can I can go ahead and adjust accordingly. So now, here's my right sleeve. And my right sleeve and left sleeve, I measured the height is gonna be 13 inches And the designs have to be small in order so that they could fit into the template itself. So here we go, 13 inches. And I'm gonna go here. Okay, so I'm gonna grab the right sleeve. Okay, that's good right there. Falls within the page path of the template. All right, perfect. And now let's go ahead and go to my right. Let me zoom out. Okay, and then for my left sleeve, same thing. I'm gonna do 13 inches in height. That's perfect. And now let's bring this in. Okay, and same thing, let's zoom in. And let's adjust this just a little bit to the left. There we go, perfect. That fell right into place. And then now, the last thing we have to do on here is we have our sleeves. We obviously don't want to print the template. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna select the template, and right here on the template, we're just gonna left click, make sure we selected the template, and we're gonna delete. And there you go. You have your left sleeve and your right sleeve aligned perfectly with your template, so that now when we take it to the printer and we use our dual sleeve platen, it'll print perfectly. Now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna archive it to the USB, and we're gonna make this our holiday sleeves. I'm gonna save it to the USB. So I'm gonna get my sweater. I'm gonna take it over to my platen. And I'm gonna make sure that the tag is right in the middle. All right, there we go, that's good. Let's bring this down. I'm gonna ensure that the dial down here, that the platen is set to 0. All right, and I just need my USB. Aha, there we go. So we're gonna slot it into the DTG, and we're gonna select USB. And my design for the front is called Christmas Sweater, and it's already on the correct file. Now my design's loaded up, we're gonna go ahead and hit set. And it's gonna go inside, and it's gonna ask you every once in a while to turn the dial to lower the platen. So we're gonna turn it until it says settings complete. That's why it's important to set it at 0. Okay, setting complete. So now set, we're gonna again. Okay, setting complete. And set again. There we go. First it's gonna do the white base, and then it's gonna do the color. Wow, this came out great. Okay, so we've got our front design done. Now let's go ahead. I'm gonna grab the dual sleeve platen, and we're gonna switch it out. Let's take this out, take out our sweater, and remove our platen. Now comes our dual sleeve. And we're gonna make sure to once again set it to 0. Let's take off one bracket, put our sleeves here. Okay, so there's one. Now comes the other side. All right. Okay. We're good to go. We'll make sure that our sweater lies here so that it doesn't get snagged. Okay. Now, same thing on our USB, and we're gonna look for Christmas sleeves. There we go, select, and select yes. And now let me just ensure that the Platen is at 0. Yes, there it is. Let me just do one quick turn. Okay, and now we're gonna hit set. I did the back of the sleeves, why? Because if I did the front of the sleeves, the print would be here in the front. So when you wear it, you'll be like this. Our sleeves are done, and man, it looks great. I gotta say, I'm impressed. No more ugly sweater this year. Now I can do a complete 180 and have something nice to wear for a change. So let's go ahead and we're gonna take it out. And let's go ahead and cure the front of the sweater first. All right, we're gonna wait about 15 seconds and we're gonna do our second pass through. Okay. Let's do the final pass through. All right, and there's our third and final pass through. And there's our front. And now let's go ahead and do our sleeves. So same concept with the sleeves. We could do it for 90 seconds, but if you do it constantly for 90 seconds, you're gonna burn the design. Press number 2, 310 for 30 seconds. Here we go. Okay. Number 2, complete. There we go, final pass through. And here we go. Okay. Our sleeves are complete. And with that, our sweater's complete. This came out great, but I'm in a giving mood. It's the holidays, so I'm gonna give this to somebody. All right, that's it for today. If you're looking for more inspiration for your next print project or to get some more printing advice, then be sure to check us out on Facebook and join our embroidery and custom apparel mastery group. If you haven't done so already, check us out on Instagram and TikTok for informative and entertaining content. And if there's any other ideas you'd like to see in a future episode of Print Pros, be sure to leave them in the comments section below. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.